Hello everyone, this is Maddie with Spectrum Art, sharing with you this little album or gift card holder, if you will, that my daughter and I made. Some of you actually know that when I say we, I'm actually referring to my daughter. We actually craft together. This project is actually one of our collaborations. Most of them are. My daughter actually has autism, for those of you who do not know us yet. And art has allowed her not only to work on skills and to grow, but also it's a bond that we actually share together. So we've created this little vintage album or gift card holder using empty paper towel rolls. They can be done with toilet papers. Actually, a lot of people have done that. We just didn't have any, so we use paper towels that we've been saving, the rolls, which is great because we love recycling too, so it's a win-win situation. So let's get into it. The cover, as you can see, is actually held closed by this ribbon, which I kind of crumbled up to make it look a little distressed and aged and wrinkled. Then we have our front cover, and on here we have some enamel epoxy kind of like dots. They kind of look like rivets, or they look like perhaps brads, but they're not. But they're very vintage and old looking, so that kind of worked well. We have some images as well. I don't know if you can tell, but there is some embossing on some of the areas. I'm trying to see if I can get it in there and if you guys can see it or not, but there is like a glossiness and an embossing to them. And then we've got some gears as well. Now these are really neat because they basically can be used for either a photo album, meaning you can put a picture on here, for example. And then, of course, we've got these little inserts that slide out, and these little tags. This is the front, where again you can mount another picture or a gift card, perhaps. And then in the back, you've got an area to journal or write some notes. So that would be our first one, and it opens up this way. And I've left them blank on purpose, most of them I have, and for the reason that whomever gets this will have the ability to go ahead and, you know, decide whether they want to do pictures and gift cards, or maybe just pictures and some poems, some maybe journaling on the back. So this is a really neat way not only for you to utilize it, but also to give it as a gift. I know that my son actually had a really good idea. One of his friends is going away to college, and he actually mentioned that this is a great idea to get some pictures and stuff on here and then do different gift cards, one for each pocket. So maybe, you know, $10 to a restaurant and $10 to a Target store, and, you know, because they're going to need toiletries. $10 to, you know, maybe Amazon, so they can get some movies or music that they like, or etc. But this would be the first fold. Here's another pocket, and I alternated the stamps. Some of them have lines, and then some of them have the corners. So we go ahead and go to the next one. Again, plenty of room to put some quotes on there or journal. Another little slide there, tab. We have the next one, and again we have another little pull. And they slide fairly easily in there. This one I did do a little image right there, and what I did was I went ahead and inserted this here just so that they could actually see that there is a pocket there, so a possibility to tuck something in. Here's the other side of that. And each of these I went ahead and created a tab for them to make them easier to pull out. And then this one as well, I went ahead and left a little secret tuck spot in there. And again, room for picture or stamped image. And then our last little pocket there. And let's take a look at the back. The back has some vintage looking images as well, and then I did some gears and embossed them and kind of gave them that goldish looking color. And then of course our ribbon is hidden behind the images and the paper. And then we have the spine. Actually, the spine is a really neat idea because when we created it, it kind of felt like it was a little bit flimsy. And my daughter had the great idea to go ahead and add one piece of paper on top of the other ones. And then we still felt could use a little bit more. So then she added this other piece of paper, and then she went ahead and reinforced it by using a die to actually cut these strips out right here that you see. And that really made it really strong. So it feels nice and sturdy. And then the hinge system, let me show you that. So as you can tell, there's plenty of room. Right now it's kind of flat, see? I got plenty of room in there to go ahead and put lots of stuff and make it nice and fat and chunky. You can see the hinge systems right there. And there are many videos out there that show you how to actually create the hinge system. I would be delighted to do one as well. If you guys are interested, just let me know, leave some comments. And let me know if you'd like to see it. I did, there were a couple of videos that really were helpful. There were many, we watched quite a few of them. But I want to say my sister's scrapper, and there was one that was really, I'm trying to think of the name. It was Uvosodo graphics maybe. She did a really nice quick one also on how to create the hinge system, but I'll be happy to do so. If you guys want to see how to actually do one from scratch, I'd love to show you. Please just leave me a comment and let me know, and let us know, is there what would you do? I mean, would you use it differently? Would you prefer to see a different style, maybe a boho one or a shabby chic, or what else could we do? Maybe or a military one, unicorns. I mean, just let us know if you'd like to see a different one, and we love to make one because we love crafting. So also, please don't forget, if you've enjoyed the video, to go ahead and give us a thumbs up and like us and subscribe, because we would love to keep the videos coming for you. All right, well, thank you so much for watching, and we will see you guys soon. Have a blessed day. Bye bye.